Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dearest in faith, here is Fadlullah again. Let me ask you a question. Can one ever be productive without a sound health? Absolutely none. So, dearest in faith, being in a sound and resounding health is a priority for our welfare, even religion and our ending as Muslims. Are you among those who grieve about the weakness of the body, on not having the ability to even memorize the Quran and some health issues like that? But remember something, the prophetic medicine has been in existence for over 1,400 years ago. So that has been authenticated by experts and even proven far and wide. So I'm preaching this to you. I want you to have a rethink about this prophetic medicine. Inshallah, bidnillah. So I have someone, and of stars here with me, to give us light, to shed more light about the prophetic medicine and some products he asked for us to preach to us about. So, Bismillah Ta'ala, I will introduce him now. Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Now, what's your name, sir?
My name is Dr. Yahya Olanrewaju Awwal. I'm a practitioner of prophetic medicine, and I'm licensed and certified by LSMB, Legal State Traditional Medicine Board. My profession is prophetic medicine, or we call it Islamic medicine. Islamic medicine means practice of healing for mankind in line with the dictates of Quran and the saying and approved of our noble Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Islamic medicine is basically divided into three. We have ijama, which is blood cupping, removal of bad cells with the use of cups. I will show us cup later. We have what we call ruqya, which is incantation, reading portions of the Quran to heal any form of ailment, be it spiritual or physical. Then the use of other herbs, and sometimes part of animal like camel urine, like the misk hair, and so on and so forth. So Allah says in the Quran, وَنَنَزِّلُ مِنَ الْقُرْآنِ مَا هُوَ شِفَاءٌ وَرَحْمَةٌ لِلْمُؤْمِنِينَ وَلَا يَزِيدُ الظَّالِمِينَ إِلَّا خَسَارًا. That is, we have revealed, sent down the Quran as mercy and guidance, and it for those who truly believe in Allah. This will not increase the wrongdoers except in perpetual loss. This means that Quran is a means of healing for the Muslim, the true believers in Allah. Then an hadith of the Prophet said, مَا يُنزِلِ اللَّهُ دَاءً إِلَّا أَنزَلَ لَهُ دَوَاءً. That is, Allah will not send down a disease except He send down with it is cure. This means that there is not like incurable disease. Like in conventional medicine, they say some diseases are terminal. Like cancer disease is terminal. Of course, cancer kills, but yet in Islamic medicine philosophy, there is cure for it. So there is no disease that has no cure as far as Islamic medicine is concerned. Now, when it comes to sound health, according to United Nations, that sound health is not about absence of disease in the body. Your human relation with people is part of your health. Your emotional state of health, your mental health, all this is Islamic medicine talks about it. And in fact, when it's come to preventative medicine, which is an aspect of conventional medicine, Islamic medicine also talks to this as well. That is, prevention is better than cure. In Islam speaks much more about prevention than cure. Like Allah has prescribed, has forbidden us the eating of pork, dead animals, consumption of alcohol. Smoking is never mentioned anywhere in the Quran or the Sunnah of the Prophet that is haram. But so long it is injurious to our health, automatically it's strong. So it's part of it is preventative medicine, which Islamic medicine also talks to. Among what you have told us is cupping, This is, the cupping is Jama. Jama has been existing even before the time of our noble Prophet Muhammad, but the Prophet came and exposed it to the humanity. This is the cup. This Jama has been in existence as far back as time of the Pharaoh. This is the cup here. We use it to treat all form of ailment, and in fact some people specialize on this thing alone. It is used to treat a lot of things. It's when it's come to these forms of ailment, like I said, this one is an aspect, a division, a speciality in Islamic medicine that people use to treat anything. Like you mentioned in the introduction about inability to memorize. In some schools of memorization of the Quran, when they take new students, the first need to shave their head and cup the head. There are points for cupping, and it's close to acupuncture that is used of fine needle to treat ailments. So cupping is very good for us to treat any form of ailment, be it joint pains and other, and even when you talk of fever, even cancer, when it comes into fertility in men and
will it be on a particular spot that
there are points for each ailment.
okay.
That is to our internal organs in our body. There are points in there's what you call acupuncture, acupressure. When you're having headache or any pain in your body, if you press this place, then the pain will go. But that pain, if it's a symptom of something, if you don't treat that thing, the pain will come back. But for instance, at least for some time, the pain will go. Then you can now treat this real thing, this cause of that pain. But mere pressing this place, the pain goes off. But when it's come to cupping, and it is automatic. This is suction. You place this one here, the vacuum extractor. We call it vacuum extractor. For instance, if I'm having joint pain, this is a joint around this place, I can place the cup here. This one is big cup. We just place the cup here for 3 to 5 minutes. Then I remove it. Then I will make superficial mark. Then return the cup, and the blood will come. And one thing about it is that when it is done, the blood just, because it is simulation of the nervous system of the body, not the vein. It's not that the blood will be gushing out. So this is about cupping. Talking about ruqyah, which is incantation or exorcism. This is the use or reading of portions of the Quran for somebody who is having spiritual attack, and not only spiritual attack. And in fact, there's an hadith of the Prophet. When the Prophet sent a group of his Sahabas to a certain place to disseminate information of Islam to them, they were rejected, and at a point, the head of the village was stung by a snake. And they tried everything they have to treat him. They were unable to treat him. So no one of them just raised an issue. Why can't we go to these people? Maybe they will assist us in treating these people, or our leader before he died. And they consulted the Sahabas. And the head of that team went there, recited Surah Al-Fatiha to the portion where the man was stung or biting by a snake, and was healed. So it means ruqyah can be used to treat both spiritual and physical ailment. You've been doing an answering the prayer. It's a means of healing. It is a means of healing. For instance, if you are having a headache, you can just place your hand on your forehead and recite Surah Al-Fatiha 7 times. And that is all, with faith in Allah. Then the last one is the use of general herbs. Like we have black seed. This is the black seed here. This black seed perform wonders with the permission of Allah. In an hadith of the Prophet said that there is no cure, there is no disease that black seed cannot cure except some. And what is that? Death. That there's nothing Nothing that this thing will not cure, except death. And that's why he said, except old, as in generally, there are two things that are not curable: old age and death. They have no medicine, they are inevitable. So this black seed can be used to treat any form of ailment, ranging from cancer. It has been tested and it is trusted. It is used to treat cancer, infertility, both in male and female. But the fact that it can be used to treat infertility in both male and female, if we want to use it, we need to consult the expert. They will tell you how to use it, because as you see it can cause miscarriage. Yes. So this is why you want to use it, you consult. You don't take law into your hand. Islam speaks a lot about knowledge. Knowledge is very important. Then we have olive oil. This is olive oil. The Prophet said that we should use it to rub our body and drink it because it's from the blessed tree. So this is zaitun, olive oil. It's very good, excellent. Even it is recommended in the hospital for pregnant women. When it's time for delivery, they will say they must bring it. When using it, it's good as body oil. Very good. And in fact, for heart disease, olive oil is very, very good. When people are having heart issue, they will say they should not take oil because they are saturated. But this one is, yes, this one is full of cholesterol. This is camel urine.
Aha, camel urine.
So,
camel.
This one is camel urine. It is very good for any form of ailment as well.
Okay.
For manpower, for infertility, for infection, we use it. For smallpox, chickenpox, it can be used to rub the body, to massage the body, but only that when you take it, you can't be moving around. Okay. Even if you take calamine, however that thing they use for that, you can't be moving around because the body becomes whitish.
So this camel urine, is it processed like?
It is not processed. It's just gotten when the camel urinates and they just get
direct
it.
From the camel?
Yes, direct from the camel, and it is halal to take it. It has been taken to lab, it is okay. There's nothing bad in it. So long the camel is in good order, is in good shape of health. So this is cold water, white vinegar. This can be used be used in the kitchen for cooking. In the Arab world, they normally have it with apple cider vinegar as well. They normally have it on their table. After meal, they put it in the water to drink because it aids digestion and burn fat and cholesterol in the body. If you're having athletic food, you can use either this one or this. There are wonders in
so it can be
nature.
After meal,
it can be drunk after meal, but you put it in, dilute it in ordinary water. So we have incense here. I think we are stopping on this one. This is incense here. This one, aside being a kind of air freshener, yes, you have to use burner, electric burner or charcoal. You put it when you are having a kind of bad dream at home, when you are sleeping or what. So we use it. Even your office feel that you are under spiritual attack in the office. This thing is good. Likewise, the amber jamid. This is a kind of perfume ointment. One can use it to rub, and then we can mix it with, you can put olive on it and rub it on our heart. Because these things, they ward off evil spirit. Natural. It is the making of Allah. It is not about that they are the one that this thing is so good. No, it is the message of Allah. It is the decision of Allah that they works to. This is hulba. See, this hulba performs sunnah as well. But as you see it, we use it for manpower. We use it to burn cholesterol. When you are having infection, when there are a lot of things that it's used for. As you see it, it's something that it can be used as condiment, spice for, as women can use to cook food. Like you want to cook you want to cook soup, and you don't want to use the like all those spices that are contain chemical that are not natural. So it can be used as well.
I read it controls airfall.
Yes, and in fact, it boosts breast milk for the nursing mother. Yes, you can just when a new mother it's not lactating, that the breast milk is not coming out. So we recommend it 2 tablespoons in pap, watery pap, and she continue to take this. Inshallah, she'll start to lactate. This is misk as well. It is oil-based perfume. Ordinarily, you can use it when you are going out or at home. In Islam, women are not allowed to use perfume while they are going out. But for the married women, they can use to entice their husbands at home. It's also a word of evil spirit.
No.
The blacks is also in form of oil. We have the oil extraction of black seed. Now, this is eyeliner. We call it Ismid. Prophet said that we should use it because it's ward off evil eyes. That we can be used, both male and female can use, but see in this environment we find ourselves, if you use people, we see you as being someone who is into use of charm. But for our vision health, to have a clear vision, so you can be using it in the night. And this is the stick. This is the stick. One can apply Zemzem water. If you buy this Zemzem water, put the stick in the water, so to steam it, it will be wet. Then you put it in the bottle. It's a form of black powder, so you lace it on your ear overnight. By the time one wakes up, all the dust that has been gathered during the day will be pushed out. So as a result, you continue to have clear vision, and it can prevent cataracts and glaucoma as little as it is. As it is. And so, highly cost effective. It's very cost effective, no, not that expensive at all. This is about Rashad. This is part of the prophetic prescription. It is called, so it is good, it's a very good dewormer. When one is having intestinal issue, stomach issue, one can use about Rashad. You can put it in pap or put it in ordinary warm water. You can put it in water with honey. It is very good. It does a lot of things. And lastly, this is rose water. Rose water is also used for spiritual element. It is used for stomach disorder, and it is also used by pregnant women as well. So when one can dilute it with water, and it can be used internally, as in one can consume it internally.
Is it gotten from rose flower? Right?
Yes, yes. You can see the picture there. Mauli Ward.
Now, sir, you said earlier concerning Rukia.
Yes.
So, how well can one do Rukia? Even though one is not processed or something like that, what are the things we should do to prevent that?
Now,
for the sake of people watching,
Rukia can also be used as a means of prevention of attack from the enemies. You can do Rukia by yourself. by mere doing your daily adhkar. It's not until all spiritual attack is not spiritual possession, but all spiritual possession is attack. Some people can be under attack, but they are not possessed by the evil spirit. So you can use it. We use it to treat both either an attack that is possession or not possession. But the one who wants to do ruqya must be a very close person to God. Somebody who watches what he takes in, what he talks about. Because somebody who watches about his secret better than his open. Because he tries to treat somebody who is under spiritual possession, one may get possessed as well. Because somebody who does have something cannot give it. Individually, when we are engaged in daily askar, it's part of what we use are verses of the Quran, like the last part of Surah Al-Baqarah, the first verses of Surah Al-Baqarah, and in fact, the whole of the Quran is ruqya. The Surah Al-Ikhlas, the Ma'uzatain, they are part of those surahs, chapters of the Quran that are used as ruqya.
So, BaarakaLlahu Feekum, sir, we really appreciate you for your accommodation and your brief explanation on all medicine you just enlightened also. So, how do we get to contact you, sir?
This is my clinic. My number is 080 9522 8371.
Can we also contact you on WhatsApp?
Yes, that's my WhatsApp number. And you can call me on the same number as well.
Dressed in faith, I'm sure we've gotten more out of what he has said. So to contact him more, and you can see his full contact in the description below. And bi'idhnillah, subscribe, share the video, and BaarakaLlahu Feekum. See you next week with another video.